This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not your normal matchup. It's a battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Florida International Panthers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Sellers. Wasting no time, he's going to go deep on the first play. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
What a way to start this game. This quarterback saw a matchup that he liked. He had a one-on-one opportunity. He takes it, and there's the accuracy and the arm strength we've talked about with this quarterback. Full display here on the opening play for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Coastal Carolina 7, Florida International 0.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the ground, it's Avila. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They're going to run it here. Running with purpose. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So Carolina offense back out on the field now. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Chanticleer is looking to keep this drive moving. And the wideout goes in motion. It's a toss to the left side. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The sure hands. It's O'Neal. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Chanticleers line it up with first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. Brings up 2nd and goal.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score Coastal Carolina 14, Florida International 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it off.
Bringing it out. It's Jackson. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The pocket breaking down. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To throw, it's Jenkins. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. And he's got his man open downfield. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So here we go now, third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? They'll try the option play here. Fighting off the defender. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Another FIU. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Coastal Carolina 14, Florida International 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to pass. It's Jenkins. Looks left and finds his target there. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, doesn't have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last is going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
And they tack on the extra point. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Back on the field. On that last touchdown grab, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And the Chanticleers will bring their punt team on the field now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Muscled out of bounds close to the end zone.
Man, I love this play call here by your offensive coordinator. They catch the defense out of position. They turn that into a nice chunk of yardage. But the execution was great, and the timing of when to call the play. The defense was lulled to sleep, and before they could react to the jet sweep, he's downfield for a huge gain.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, FIU.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll give it to the back. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Grab behind the line. It's O'Neal. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Avila. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off target and incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Here's the second down play. On the ground, it's Avila. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Touchdown, Panthers. This offense really clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Attack on the BAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. As the first down is still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Coastal. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Florida International.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. That sack makes it second down and forever. Back to throw. It's Jenkins. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Motion now from the tight end. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. It's a fake. Snap to the up man. And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the 1st down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, what a play by this safety to kind of sit back and cover 2, baiting this quarterback to make the throw. I thought he showed patience and then instincts once the ball's in the air to come up with that interception.
The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. The Chanticleers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. On the move, looking deep. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. And the Chanticleers getting set on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Sellers. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And he'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
The end of the first half with the score, Florida International 28, Coastal Carolina 21.
The Chanticleers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Snags a quick throw. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Toss play to the outside. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Crucial third down play right here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
21.
Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Grab behind the line. It's Nicholson. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. The shotgun handoff here. Fighting him off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They'll make their first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Chanticleers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Williams. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Touchdown, Chanticleers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Jenkins. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Now this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up.
Here we go.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him down out near the 40.
Picks up 7. Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Florida International 35, Coastal Carolina 28.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Caught behind the line. It's O'Neal. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make him play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Caught quickly. Breaking free at midfield. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
And it seems like this defense is trying everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's O'Neal. Oh, look out. The football is free. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do. They're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. On the run here. Let's it go. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff on a counter. Breaks loose at the 45. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Handoff to the back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. He'll hand it off. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. He hands it off from the gun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Grab behind the line. It's Etienne. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Chanticleers have 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Sellers. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. So here we go. 4th quarter. They're cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, with a quarterback like this, you can understand this call, trying to call his own number. He's got the athletic ability to get it done, but the defense does a nice job of not allowing him to get to that goal line.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Jackson. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Finds room at the 30. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Same tailback, another carry. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down coming up after that running play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Jenkins. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
1st down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that 1st down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is 3rd down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football, knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Movement here from the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's Avila. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Jenkins. Bringing pressure. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the catch, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's ETN. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Coastal.
Boy, what a great job by this offense to put this touchdown up on the board. With under 3 minutes to go, it's a no-brainer. You go for 2 and try to tie this game up here late.
So it comes down to this, late in the game, a 2-point conversion to tie this up and potentially force overtime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air, it's Sellers. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That keeps the score. Florida International, 42. Coastal Carolina, 40.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick this one away.
And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.